Yes, sir.
But in the state database, the driver's license number and Mr. Diaz matched up, correct?
That's correct, yes, sir.
Okay. When you describe for me what you do when you run it through these systems. You don't have a computer in the car to do that, do you?
It is in the computer in the car.
Okay.
And you also run it through dispatch, too.
And did you do both in this case?
Yes, sir.
Tell me what you learned.
I found out that his driver's license had multiple suspensions and was currently not eligible.
Your training experience as an officer, you're aware of what the various things that can get a license suspended. Do you know what had his license suspended?
He had a 2007 for a default installment agreement for no insurance. In 2007 and 2008, he had a surcharge due for no insurance, and then in 2012, in April 2012, for failure to appear.
Did you ever stop Mr. Diaz before?
I've never seen him before that day.
Did you ever heard about him before that day?
No, sir.
Did you have any particular grudge against him?
No, sir.
Had other officers told you, hey, watch out for Daniel Diaz?
No, sir.
You weren't even an officer back in '07, were you?
No, sir.
And after you ran that license and it came back that he was suspended, is that correct?
That's correct, yes, sir.
As part of your training and your experience as a peace officer, you are familiar with the Texas Transportation Code, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And tell me what it means for a person to be driving with a suspended license.
Well, they've got an entire subchapter on it, but it tells you the reasons why it could be suspended. For example, the department shall revoke a person's license if they determine the person has had a failure to appear unless the court files an additional report on final disposition of the case. And then an offense occurs. A person commits an offense if they operate a motor vehicle on the highway after their driver's license has been canceled under that chapter, or during a period that the person's driver's license or privilege is suspended or revoked under any state law.
What's the difference between driving with a suspended license and driving without a license?
Suspended means that you had the right, or possibly, it means that you have had the right taken away from you.
What's driving without a license?
It just means that you've never been given the right to begin with.
You never went through the testing or the training and you just never got a driver's license, right?
Yes, sir, because it says a license is the authorization to operate a motor vehicle that is issued under or granted by the laws of the state. So it's a privilege of a person to operate a motor vehicle, regardless of whether they hold a driver's license.
And how did you verify that Mr. Diaz's license was suspended?
Through dispatch.
And how did they verify it?
They run it through TCIC and NCIC as well.
What's NCIC?
It's the National Crime Information Center.
Okay. And they were able to verify that he was, in fact, his driving privileges were suspended.
Yes, sir.
Where did this stop take place?
Just south of Brown Road off of Tomball Parkway.
And was that within the territorial limits of the city of Tomball?
Yes, sir.
Was it within the state of Texas and in Harris County?
Yes, sir.
And he was operating a motor vehicle,
Yes, sir.
and it was a highway, correct?
Yes, sir.
My first witness, Sean? Sure. I want to mark this envelope as State's Exhibit 1. And do you recognize that? I don't know if it's a DVD or CD.
Yes, sir.
And does this fairly inaccurately show the events as they took place that night?
Yes, sir.
Is the equipment in your car capable of making this recording?
Yes, sir.
Explain to us how the recording system in your vehicle works.
There's a camera that activates that constantly records. So whenever you either turn on the camera to record or activate your lights, it starts saving from 15 seconds prior to that and saves it until you upload it to the system here at the station.
Okay, and you've had a chance to review this, and it was the 90 questions, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
I tender it to Mr. Diaz that it be admitted into evidence and then published.
gold deep on the truck. Perfect. Weapon. If the vehicle comes back to a stable UTR that works on a call phone, you get your driver's license here. Yes, sir. At some point in time, it was operating the vehicle, and he got pulled over, he got warrant for his arrest. How long did you buy it? How long ago? Okay. I'll take things on the warrant whenever issued, everything was just over. Yep. I'll grab it.
That's what I saw you having to turn around on it, 2920 in the expressway. I'll give you just a minute.
Other ID that you had in your wallet? Okay, next. There we go. Yeah, this is your driver's license. I have your ID.
Right now,
That's weird. That's in everything. 510, 510, 1893, 66, 74. 484.
24.
Can you run a DL and let me know what it comes back to?
That was it.
18936674. That's 18936674. White male. I'm not getting the return on it for TCI2, but I got 2 returns on that number for 2 different people in RMS.
Showing us, Daniel Diaz.
That's good, thank you.
Before you clear status is not eligible.
I'm fair on that.
Coming up with 354. 58, but.